you can find your tabletop. We can go for 3 classic cat-cows. Inhaling to arch your back, lift your chin, lift your hips. Exhaling to round your back, scooping the pelvis under and chin to your chest. And then again, feel free to close your eyes. Notice how does this all feel now in your back, your shoulders, your hips. And then whenever you feel like you have wiggled around enough here, you can come back to neutral. Step your right foot forward next to your right hand. And you would bring your hips as forward as they go. So we are now settling into a lizard. So either you're going to stay with your arms straight, or you're going to bend your elbows a little bit, or you're going to bend them a little bit more and you support yourself on the block or the book, the box, whatever it is that you have. Or you maybe go all the way down to the ground. If you do go all the way down to the ground, please make sure that you're actually sinking in both hips equally, meaning you should be really feeling this a lot in your right hip. In case you're just tilting in the left, you're kind of avoiding the right. So try to really shift your weight maybe from side to side a few times. Step your right foot a little bit more forward or more to the side, more to the right. And sink heavy on every exhale in that right hip for 3-4 more breaths. Great work. Focusing all of your attention on your breath and trying to soften whatever there is to soften in that right hip, right thigh. And then whenever you're ready, next inhale, slowly you can start pressing yourself up. And you would exhale to send your hips back. Grab the block, book, box, whatever you have with you. You're going to stop your hips above your left knee. Straighten your right knee. And then you're going to lengthen your spine and exhale, go lower with your chest over that right leg. And then again, inhale, lengthen the spine, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, go lower with your chest over the right leg. Trying to sink as low as you can with that chest. Finding a stretch in your right hamstring. 3 more breaths wherever you are. Great work. And then wherever you are with your hands, keep your left hand wherever it is. On the floor or on the box or on the book, block, doesn't matter. Keep it there. And then you would just reach with your right arm up, open. Right shoulder up to the ceiling. And for 2 more big breaths, feel everything in that right leg. Reach as high up as you can. And then exhale, release both hands down. And you can send your hips forward. Tuck the toes under, lift the back knee. Hop the back foot closer in. Keep the block, book, box handy with you. Right now on the inside of your left foot, okay? And you would do the same thing. Both legs are straight. Left hip is facing forward, okay? Not out, but facing forward. And then you lengthen your spine, inhale. Exhale, go lower with your chest. And then again, inhale, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, go lower with your chest. 3-4 more breaths here. Finding that max stretch in your right hamstring here. Pressing both feet down into the ground to root. And then inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to go lower. Great work. Feel everything. And then at your own time, whenever you're ready, last breath. And you would keep your left hand wherever it is, on the floor, on the block, book, whatever support you are on. Left heel lifts off the floor, definitely. And then you just open your right shoulder, right arm up. And for 3 more breaths, you stay here, reaching with your right arm up for the ceiling, and you're pressing your both feet down. Excellent work. One last breath. And then you would exhale, release, both hands down, back again into your triangle. Great. Now you have a choice. Either you're going to go again for the same twist with the left hand on the block on the inside of your left foot. Or you can bring the block book on the outside of your right foot. Okay. That's going to be, again, the more intense stretch. So if your belly is not feeling it, don't do it. And supporting your left hand on the block on the outside of your right foot. Okay. Lift the left heel. And then again, reach with your right shoulder, right arm up for the ceiling. It's a difficult balancing position. So if you fall, that's okay. Just come back. Last breath or two. Trying to open the right arm up. And then you would exhale to release. Bring your both hands down and you would step back into your downward facing dog. Excellent work. Walk it off. Feel the right side, the left side. Choose if you want to reset in a cat-cow or a vinyasa, or maybe take a child's pose. We're going to be meeting in a tabletop anyway. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And we're ready for the left side. So you can step your left foot forward and bring your hips forward as much as they would go. Yes. Stay on the inside with your hand on the inside of your left foot, and you're going for your lizard on the left. So either your arms are straight, or you bend your elbows, or you support yourself on the block or book or box, or you maybe go down all the way to the ground. Don't hesitate to adjust the positioning of your left foot, going a little bit more forward or a little bit more left, sending your weight a little bit more to the left. And then 4 more big breaths. Breathing into that left hip. And then exhaling whatever there is to soften. Excellent work. Last breath or two, wherever you are here. Going deeper, whatever that means to you. And the next inhale, slowly you can start pressing yourself up. Send your hips back straight in the left leg. Maybe bring the block book box with you. And keep the hips above the right knee. Straighten your left. Inhale to lengthen your spine, and then exhale, lower. And again, 4 more big breaths. Finding the maximum stretch in your right thigh, right hamstring. Inhaling into that left hip. Exhaling to soften whatever there is to soften in that left leg. One last big breath. And then right hand, wherever it is, on the floor or on the book, block, anything. And then you open your left arm, left shoulder up. And you take 2-3 big breaths in here, feeling everything that is there to feel in that left thigh. Lengthen your spine, soften the shoulders away from your ears. One last breath. And then exhale, release. Both hands down. And you can send your hips forward. Tuck your toes under, lift the back knee. Hop the back foot closer in. And you would straighten both legs here. And again, use the floor or use the block, book, box, anything that you have as support. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Root your feet into the floor. Exhale, go lower. And inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, go lower. 3 more breaths wherever you are. And then, last big breath. Right hand, wherever it is, on the floor or on the block book, anywhere. Right heel lifts off the floor. And then yes, left arm, left shoulder up to the ceiling for 3 big breaths. Lengthen your spine, open the left shoulder, breathe. Excellent work. Can you hear your own breath? And then exhale to release. And you can bring your left hand down. And again, either you stay here for a moment in the parallel triangle, and either you go for the same twist we have just done, right hand stays on the inside of your left foot, or you bring the hand and the block and the book support on the outside of your left foot. Right hand on the support there, right heel lifts off the floor, and then again, you reach with your left arm, left shoulder up to the ceiling. And for 2-3 breaths, you try to really open to the left side here as much as you can. And it's a balancing position. So yes, it's difficult. If you fall, that's okay. Come back. One last big breath. And then exhale, release. You can bring your both hands down, get rid of the block, box, and whatever, and you step back into your downward facing dog. Excellent work. Walk it off. Feel the right side, the left, and then choose if you want to reset in your cat-cow or your vinyasa. The last one of today. And we're going to be meeting afterwards in a child's pose. Hips onto your heels, forehead down to the ground, arms wherever you prefer. 5 deep breaths. Slow, deep, intentional breaths. Great work. At your own time, whenever ready, last breath. And then slowly, on your next inhale, you can stretch your arms in front of you, press the palms down, lift your forehead, and you can press yourself up seated. Thanks a lot for joining in.